Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 153 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, October 2nd, 2013. Ricky, Villains Month is over. We're now into the month of Halloween Comic Fest, which is going on at the end of the month. We'll get to some more information on that soon. And then next week we have a huge week with the release of not only The Walking Dead issue 115, which is the 10th anniversary issue and comes with 1,000 covers, and that's not even an exaggeration. We've also got the 10th anniversary edition of Walking Dead number 1 in full color, and the release of Afterlife with Archie issue number 1 featuring our Stadium Comics exclusive cover. How awesome is it that we're on the cover of an Archie book?
It's pretty sweet.
Do you ever think we'd see the day where we'd be on the cover of Archie?
Yeah. I think that we're a big enough cultural phenomenon that eventually Archie Comics will recognize.
They would come to us and be like, please, do us the honor. Yeah. So you can see more details on that by visiting our website, stadiumcomics.com. There's an article posted there about our zombie outbreak event, which you can RSVP to on Facebook, and you can pick up the Afterlife with Archie book on pre-order through our web store. Anyways, Ricky, enough with the commercial. Let's get to opening some boxes. Alright, we've got some t-shirts to start off today. First up is this Greetings from Monster Island postcard, and this is a Godzilla t-shirt. And here's an awesome lime green. Is this lime green, Ricky?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Lime green. Here's an awesome lime green Batman 66 t-shirt. We have some pop vinyl figures, Nightwing, and Batman Beyond. Oh, and here we got this awesome LSP plushie, right? LSP, Ricky? That's
you're fired.
LSP, right?
Fired. That's Princess Bubblegum.
Oh, so PBG. Sorry. PBG. It's Francis Manapul week when it comes to the DC chess collection. First up is this Cold figure and the Flash. From Batman, issue 37, it is the JOKERMOBI. Got a Darth Vader bust coin bank. DC Comics CoverGirl Supergirl statue. From HeroClix, we have this Thor The Dark World 6-figure starter pack. And also out today are the Thor Dark World single boosters from HeroClix. Let's go ahead and open one up. And we've got an Idris Elba Heimdall figure. It's also that time of year for J. Scott Campbell's Fairy Tale Fantasies calendar. This is, of course, for 2014. These are very popular calendars year after year, filled with J. Scott Campbell pinups that can take you all the way from January through till December. And here's the original artwork edition of that calendar. These are J. Scott Campbell's original pencils and ink for each pinup. Alright, and I almost forgot to show this, which is why this segment of the video looks a little bit different. But this is the Batman Court of Owls book and mask set. What you get inside the box is Volume 1 of Batman the Court of Owls and this awesome plastic Court of Owls mask, which if you haven't found a Halloween costume yet, here's your perfect answer. Moving on to the collected editions, we've got Batman Odyssey in softcover. This collects both Odyssey Part 1 and 2. We've got Sonic Saga Series Volume number 4. Mark Millar and Lionel Yu's Super Crooks, now in softcover. Fables, Werewolves of the Heartland. Here's Thor Season 1, an all-new retelling for this generation of Thor's origin story. Here's Earth 2 Volume 2 in hardcover. And we've got the Fantastic Four Jonathan Hickman Omnibus, one of the best runs on Fantastic Four in a very long time, all collected here in one handy omnibus hardcover. Okay, on to the smaller press books. First we have this awesome $1 reprint of Star Wars Issue 1. This is Brian Wood's new ongoing Star Wars series. Well, it was new a few months back. And this takes place in between episodes 4 and 5 of Star Wars. And it's really cool. It's been very well received. It sells very well. And if you missed it the first time around, now's your chance to get in on the Star Wars action for only $1. The Mocking Dead number 1 gets a second print from Dynamite. And here's issue 2 of The Mocking Dead, new on shelves today. Bedlam, issue 9. New from Dark Horse, we have Bushido, The Way of the Warrior, issue number 1. A story that I've really been enjoying from Greg Rucka and Michael Lark is Lazarus. This is issue number 4. Here's Spawn, number 236. Trillium, issue number 3, the innovative Vertigo series from Jeff Lemire. This book has been really awesome so far. In this issue, they kind of return to telling 2 stories at the same time. So if you do see some upside down pages in here, it is not a printing error. The Witching Hour, 9 Tales of Divine Horror. This is an anthology book from Vertigo. G.I. Joe Cobra Files, issue number 7. Here's Uber number 6. Reality Check, issue number 2. Something Ricky is in need of. Judge Dredd Classics, issue 4. The Star Wars, issue number 2. Issue number 1 was a big hit last month, taking the first draft original screenplay for Star Wars by George Lucas and putting it into comic book form, and there are a lot of differences. Here is the issue 2 variant. God is Dead issue 2 hit shelves today. This is the Egyptian Pantheon variant. Kiss Kids, issue number 2. I mean, if they're your own kids, like, that's okay. A book that I'm looking forward to from Dark Horse today is The Occultist, issue 1 of 5, and it's from the creators of one of my favorite books, Revival, Tim Seeley and Mike Norton. Our good friend Marcus Toe lends his artistic skills to Valiant this month in this cover for Shadow Man, issue number 11. The Comic Book Legal Defense Fund Liberty Annual is out today, published by Image Comics. Proceeds from the sales of this book go towards the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. There are several covers for this book. Here's the first, the second, and the third. This book features a bunch of short stories by some of comics' coolest creators. Definitely pick it up if you get the chance. Quantum and Woody gets a Legend of Zelda cover treatment this month. From Dark Horse, with an awesome cover by Francesco Francavilla, we've got B-Vixens from Mars, Part 1. And here's a book I'm really looking forward to today from Vertigo. It's called Hinterkind, or is it Hinterkind? Issue number 1, and basically what's happened at the start of this book is humanity has become an endangered species, and Mother Nature's kind of taken over, and there's like exotic animals like tigers and zebras and stuff running around in New York City, and they're not in the Central Park Zoo. So it's an interesting premise. I'm gonna check it out. Art looks beautiful on the inside. It's very green and lush, and this is the regular cover, and here is the variant cover by Jay Lee. Okay, moving on to DC. I'm going to do them second last this week because I've been saving them for the last 4 weeks with Villains Month, and now that that's over, we're a little bit back to normal in the DC Universe. So we're going to start it off with Batman, issue 1 for $1. This is part of the DC Comics Essentials line of $1 comics. If you haven't had a chance to get into Batman yet, this is your chance. The first story arc of this Batman series by Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder is fantastic, and I can't recommend it enough. And on the flip side of that issue, you've also got the DC Comics Essential Graphic Novels, which lists 25 essential DC Comics books that if you don't have on your bookshelf already, you need to. You know, if there's a book in here that you see that you don't have, let your local comic shop know and they can get it in for you if they don't already have it in stock. A reprint of Catwoman issue number 23. This was, of course, the famous first appearance, maybe, of Joker's daughter. There's a lot of debate right now in the collecting community as to whether it was a full first appearance or whether it was just a cameo. If it is just a cameo, then Joker's daughter's first appearance will end up being Joker's daughter, which was Batman The Dark Knight 23.4. Here's Batman Black and White issue number 2. Earth 2 number 16. Here's the Earth 2 variant. The Movement, issue 5. Stormwatch 24. Here's Action Comics 24. Looks like a little bit of a new look for Action Comics. Here we have the variant. Here's Swamp Thing number 24. Green Arrow number 24. Green Lantern 24 is part 1 of the new Lights Out storyline. Here's the Green Lantern variant cover. And Detective Comics number 24. Here's the Detective variant cover. And the Detective Comics combo pack cover. Here is Forever Evil, issue number 2. The Forever Evil combo pack cover. And then we've got some variants for Forever Evil by Ethan Van Sciver. Here's the first, the second, and the third. Okay, now moving on to Marvel. We've got Avengers Assemble, issue number 1. This is based on the Disney XD channel animated show. Hunger, issue number 3. Thor and the Mighty Avengers. This is 3 previously printed issues of Thor, the Mighty Avenger, written by Roger Landridge and illustrated by Chris Somney. Captain America Living Legend, issue number 1. Savage Wolverine number 9. Daredevil Dark Knights, issue number 5. Iron Man number 16. The Superior Foes of Spider-Man pay tribute to Jim Lee with this cover for issue 4. Phantom X Max, issue number 1. I think this is going to be the sleeper hit of this week. Looks pretty interesting on the inside. I love this cover. I love this cover by Francesco Francavilla. Guys should just do like every cover ever. Now, if you're missing Peter Parker in Spider-Man, fear not. Here's Marvel Knights Spider-Man, which features Peter Parker. It's beautifully illustrated by Marco Rudy, and it's part 1 of 5. And in this book, Spider-Man's going to be taking on about 99 villains over the course of the story. You can see some of the awesome illustration that I'm talking about here. Here's the variant cover for that book. Then we got some Infinity tie-ins to show you. This is Thunderbolts issue number 16, The Hunt issue number 2, Mighty Avengers number 2. Here's the Mighty Avengers variant. Then we have the all-new X-Men special. This is a one-off book, but it's also part 1 of 3 in a storyline called The Arms of the Octopus. Part 2 of this story will be in the Indestructible Hulk special, issue number 1. Here's the J. Scott Campbell variant for that book. And finally, we've got all new X-Men number 17, which is part 6 of the Battle of the Atom storyline. Here is the variant cover and the awesome, awesome, awesome Magneto Lego variant cover. Again, a tribute to the art of Jim Lee. Just before we get to the contest, this is the part of the episode where I try to sell you lots of stuff. So first off, I just want to remind you all about store.stadiumcomics.com. All kinds of awesome collector's packs and pre-orders and Stadium exclusives and apparel up on there. We just added a bunch of statues which have a pre-order deadline date of around the 1st of November, so check those out. That's stuff we wouldn't normally carry in our store, but if you're interested in, we can get in for you. Also, remember that most of the comics you saw today are available in digital format the same day they're available in print through our digital web store powered by Comixology. Head over to stadiumcomics.com, click on the links on the right-hand side of your screen to go to either our DC digital store or our store for all other publishers. Each time you buy one of those digital comics from us, a couple cents gets kicked back to us, and it helps us pay for things such as Ricky's medical bills from New York City next week when we go down to New York Comic Con. Rumor has it that he's going to get so drunk that he will require medical attention. And Ricky, you do know that in the United States of America, healthcare is not free like it is here in Canada.
I know.
There are bills associated with that, and Stadium Comics is not footing them.
It's true. And the government just shut down, so who am I going to hassle?
Don't know, man. You're out of luck. You're going to have to pay some guy on the street to pump your stomach.
Alright, time for contest. Last week we asked you what's the bane of your existence to win a copy of the 3D Bane cover. We had a lot of hilarious answers. Legends of Buttface said the rash on my ass is my bane. And considering he's got a butt face, that means he's got a rash on his face. That is also his butt. Flame Plays CP says, my bane is kicking a football into little kids' faces.
I think that's the bane of the little kids, not his.
That's what I'm thinking too. But also Brandon191 says, the bane of my existence is when my cat takes a dump in the bathtub. What's up with that? You have a litter box. Why did your cat poo in your bathtub? Silly cat. Doesn't he know? But the winner goes to Torengard, who says, the bane of my existence are people that don't know the difference between there, and there. But seriously, the bane of my comic existence are studios that use the same actors or actresses for more than one hero or villain. You hear me, Captain Storm / Johnny America? Yeah, I agree. What's up with that? I was like really confused when I watched Fantastic Four and then Captain America. I was like, it's the same guy. So there's tons of hungry young actors out there. I'm sure we can find other people. So Marvel and DC, let's get some more people going. But this week we're giving out a copy of all new Executive Assistant Iris, the Stadium Comics cover edition. Last month we were so caught up on all the 3D stuff, we didn't give this out. So now we're giving it out. And what we want to know from you is if you had an executive assistant, what would you get him or her to do? Would you get them to like clean your lawn, clean your room, maybe like, you know, clean the rash on your butt, like Legend of Buttface? Maybe. So let us know what you would do with an executive assistant, and you could win a copy of the Stadium Comics exclusive cover.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Please remember to view, like, and favorite every single video we've ever produced. Make sure you subscribe to our channel as well so you can be updated when new videos get posted. And stay tuned for new episodes of previews, reviews coming up. I feel like we say that every week. Also, one of our employees, Louis, who I don't think most of you have met, he doesn't really appear on our videos, but he does work in our store, has a new recap podcast that he's doing. It takes a look back at what's happening in comics, helps you get all caught up if you've missed some stuff. And you can check that out at clockworkowl.ca/recap. We'll put the address in our description. Please check out that podcast and give Louis some of your support. Those of you going to New York Comic Con next week, stay tuned to our Twitter and our Facebook. We need to arrange some sort of meetup. Want to hook up and meet all of you beautiful people. It'd be so cool to meet some of you in person. We've met a few of you here and there at some other conventions, and let's just get a whole big group of us together, and we can all have a big group hug.
Let's all wear Stadium shirts that we buy from Stadium, that's stored Stadium Comics.
In fairness, Ricky, I don't think they'll ship in time, but maybe we can bring some merchandise down with us that we can sell to people right there on the spot.
If the Border Patrol asks, they'd be donated.
Yes, exactly. Remember that you can connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on the screen, and we'll see you all next time for episode 154 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Take care, everyone, and enjoy your comics this week.